Center. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa syukrillah wa la hawla wa la quwata illa billah. Honorable our colleague, friends from Selçuk University in Konya, and then friends of us from Indonesia, Inter-University. I invite to join friends from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru. We have here Stai Al-Furqan Makassar, and then we have Stai Dede Imaros, and then we have that's all. We have 3 universities from Indonesia right here. Our objective of our meeting today to listen from the Selçuk University, our proposal that we will have the International Young Symposium on Science and Technology with in cooperation with Selçuk University. Purposely on 20 of October, somehow we invite friends to join to go to Konya. For those who cannot join us to Konya, it might be they can participate online. That's the first one. The second one, we are proposing the collaborative research in case of what we agree to do together, namely environment, or maybe the topic of butterfly, since in Konya city, they have the tropical garden, which is it's the home of butterfly in Konya. And this is still open for any kind of suggestions, recommendation, and proposal among us. For those who are Muslim, we can start our meeting by reciting Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And the first of all, I'd like to thanks to International Relations of Selçuk University in Konya, allow us to come up with this meeting for today. And I would like to thanks to 3 universities of Indonesia. Right here among us, we have STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, we have Stai Al-Furqan, and another one we have Stai Dede Maros, and myself come up from Setia Abdul Haris. And then one more things, actually this is the initially meeting to introduce 4 universities to Selçuk University, and before we already signed MOU last year with the Universitas Pendidikan Muhammadiyah Sorong, and then Alhamdulillah, this is the opportunity for us to activate the MOU between 2 universities and start to maintain communication between another 4 universities to Selçuk University. Before we are going ahead, I would like to invite from the International Relations Selçuk University to say a couple words about our meeting. Time is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Ismail. Thank you for this opportunity of the meeting. Actually, first of all, we are waiting for you to introduce your symposium about technology, because our academicians from the technology faculty are here, and they are here to listen about this opportunity. Maybe later, after they are leaving the meeting, we can talk about the other opportunities, because they are here for listening about the symposium on October, your symposium.
Okay.
Is there any possibility starting with the symposium?
Thank you, Özlem.
My
proposal is about 2 kind of cooperations. The first one is the symposium, namely we call it International Young Scholar Symposium on Science and Technology. And then we prepare it to have hybrid meeting, and then the proposal is there is a small room that we can sit together over there in Konya, since I already put in my hand a ticket to fly from Jakarta to Istanbul, and then we'll proceed from Istanbul to Konya. The second one, through this symposium, we will listen any kind of proposal from our friends in Indonesia. What is the topic that we could go together, or we have collaborative research during 2020-2023. So we have 1 year discussions. What is the possibilities of us to have the collaborative research? We have various departments, every one of us here in Indonesia. For example, for me in Setia Abdul Haris, we have 2 departments. It is public administrations and business administrations. And my colleague from other university like STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, they have counseling, and then in the same times they have language educations, which is English educations. And then in the near future, they will have 3 departments soonly convert to a university. They will have biology, they will have physics, they will have the urban and area development. And for those who are in Stay Al Furqan, they have a focus on religious one. Even though they are focused in religious studies, it means they only talk about the religion itself. No, but they have the graduate program. It means they will have interdisciplinary or cross-disciplinary for any kind of topic. And then another one, we have Stay DDI Maros, which is they have 3 departments in the university. They have Islamic educations, they have law, and then another one they have school, teacher's school and education for elementary. And then another one, we have here our friend and colleagues, not from university that I mentioned, but they are ready to join with us. That is the short introduction, Özlem, about what is the plan, or what is the activities that we can go further between Selçuk University, and then the university are coming to the meeting for today.
Okay.
I would like to invite friends.
Sorry, I can't hear your voice, Mr. Ismail.
Yes, I can also
maybe you can invite Özlem for those friends of us from Selçuk. For those who want, you can invite them to speak.
Okay. I want to say a few things before. Maybe if your university or other universities want to sign a Mevlana exchange protocol, we can start that process. It's an exchange program financially funded by our Turkish Higher Council Education. Maybe we can start that. On departmental basis, we can start exchange when the program is open. First opportunity is this. The other one, maybe academicians will decide about making an international project. And maybe, I guess, Mr. Eyüp wants to talk about something, right, Mr. Eyüp?
Yes, if it's possible, I want to summarize what I understand. And then I want to propose 2 titles, maybe for the meeting. First of all, thank you very much for the introduction, Ismail Suadi Vekke. And I want to start with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you hear me, Ismail Suadi Bekke?
Sure, Hocham, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. At the meeting, I mean the 20th October meeting, it seems like it is more like a workshop. It can be like a symposium, but it also seems like a workshop to me, because I think a limited number of people will gather in a room, and also we will broadcast the meeting, and we will discuss about possible cooperations according to my understanding. We can discuss my proposals for discussing a topic that we can share together. Can be effects of multidisciplinary scientific meetings. We can discuss effects of multidisciplinary scientific meetings, their effectiveness. Also, another topic may be ethical limits and requisites for scientific meetings. We can discuss, because your departments and our departments share this organizational, let's say, organizational topic. We can discuss these two topics in the meeting when you are in Konya. That's my proposal. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ayub. This is it shows that we are in the same boat of talk, that even the program, we name it as a symposium, but it might be as a workshop to have the collaboration between universities with Selçuk. The second one, let me now further, Özlem, what is the process or what is the criteria that we can go for the exchange program or international program that we could have together. And last more things that I already write down there, my WhatsApp number, Hocham Ayub, so you can write to me the topic that I do agree with your proposal, since we are coming from the interdisciplinary, so everyone could come with this one. Before Özlem and Ayub go further with our meeting for today, I would like to invite every one of us in the Zoom meeting. If you have any kind of proposal or any kind of topic that we could go further together, since Özlem from the International Relations of the Selçuk University and Ayub from the Faculty of Engineering are here to meet with us, even talk that we are having meeting with Zoom. It is a good opportunity for us to learn each other, and it might be to engage with each other, since my proposal will be 20th of October. It means 1 month ahead that I will fly to Istanbul on 12th of October, and then Inshallah, we'll be ready somewhere else there in Konya on 19, and then we are ready to have on 20. Bapak Ibu, saya mengundang Bapak Ibu jikalau ada usulan, ada hal-hal yang dapat kita lakukan bersama-sama antara Selçuk University dengan kantor urusan internasional mereka. Tadi ada Ibu Özlem, ada Pak Ayub telah menyampaikan pandangan-pandangannya, dan salah satu proposal adalah kita akan melaksanakan International Young Scholar Symposium on Science and Technology, dan Pak Ayub tadi sudah menyampaikan satu topik, dan ini adalah boleh menjadi salah satu topik. Yang kedua adalah proyek kita antara Selçuk University dan universitas yang telah bergabung, ada STAI DDI Maros, ada STAI Al Furqan, ada STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, dan saya sendiri dari Setia Abdul Haris. Ini boleh menjadi proyek bersama, menjadi kolaboratif research bersama-sama dengan kita. I do apologize to Özlem and Eyüp because I try my best to translate some words of mine that I speak before in Bahasa Indonesia, in language, Indonesian language. Therefore, I speak to my colleague in Indonesia. Yeah,
No problem
I
at all.
invite one more time to my friend. If you have any kind of suggestions, idea, comment, we are welcome you to say anything. Maybe Ibu Yuli from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, or Pak Tang from STAI Al Furqan, or Ibu Samsidar from STAI DDI Maros, or every one of us. It is a good time to speak for today, since we are having a good friendship between Selçuk University and us. And then if we have time in the near future, we can visit Selçuk, a lovely city. I went there in the summer, and then hopefully next month on October, I will be there once. Yeah. Silakan Bapak Ibu.
At the meantime, Ismail Suardibekke.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
How many people are you planning to visit Konya? How many people will be with you?
Yeah, I'm not sure for today, Hocham Eyüp. I will send the information soon after getting the right number of them. Another plan, we will have the conference in Istanbul on 17th of October. So it might be a couple days before 20th of October. I will let you know what is the right number for those who will join us going to Konya. The second one, there is one friend of mine from another university. He is interested to join me to go. Need help from Hocham Eyüp, or need help from Özlem. If it is possible to have any kind of invitation letter from Selçuk University, I am more than happy to have it, because he is right now chairing Director General as a deputy in the Ministry of Youth and Sport in Republic of Indonesia. If you can help me to have the invitation letter from International Relation Office of Selçuk, it might could help me a lot. His name is Professor Dr. Faisal Abdullah. And then about the number of the friends, colleagues who will join us going to Konya, I will let you know soon, Hocham Eyüp. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the information.
I have one question. May I? Please?
Yeah. Go ahead, Ibu Yuli. I would like to introduce friends and colleague, Ibu Yuli. She is from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru in South Sulawesi of Indonesia. Ibu Yuli, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I will introduce myself to you. My name is Yuli. I'm from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru in South Sulawesi. I have one question. What about the international exchange for youth in English language? I mean, from the program for English language. Is there any international exchange for youth? I mean, for the students of our college? Is there any opportunity for our students to make exchange with your college in Turkey?
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, thank you, Ibu Yuli. Özlem, you can go ahead with the questions from Ibu Yuli.
Normally, we have Mevlana exchange program, but this exchange program has been stopped because of pandemic situations, and maybe next year it will be open again. When it will open, we can sign a Mevlana Exchange Protocol, and we should write common departments on both universities, and we can exchange in those departments. For example, we have English language department, and you have English language department, so we can write the department on our protocol, and we can start the exchange. And about another opportunity of exchange, we start Ismawava from Indonesian program. Right now we have 11 students. It started in technology department and agriculture departments, but maybe later next year we can expand that too, if you want. And maybe right now we can start the preparing Mevlana Exchange Protocol and maybe sign if you want.
I think our college is interesting in your program, especially the international exchange youth. But and maybe we, my college can prepare from now on. So my college can follow the international exchange for English language for the next year.
Okay, maybe if you can email us. Our email address is IRO. Maybe I can write that in the chat box. Maybe you can email me what are your requests, and we can transfer that our administration, our university administration, and we can return that, because we cannot decide on our own as office, but we can start the decision process from our office to our university administration. I will write in the chat box our email address, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your information.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have the next questions, we already start with the STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, that there is opportunity of us to have the exchange student, exchange staff, that you could identify what is department in your university, and then what is the department in the Selçuk University. The second one, we will see the email in the chat box from Oslem, that it is a good one to start the process, that you can email them about the profile of your university. In the same times, that what is the program that you could propose for that time. One more things that it might be, I recommend you to have one page in your website. It is in English, since most of our website it is in Bahasa Indonesia. So to make easy for our friends in Turkey, it might be a good one to put their one page in English. And then thank you to Hocham Ayub. He invite us to have another conference that come up with the conference in Selçuk, that we can consider this conference as the program. I would like to invite Hocham Ayub. What is the opportunity that we can go together, Hocham, about this one? Is it possible for us to put our logo over there, or what is your recommendation? Please, Hocham Ayub.
I think we started that process as a partner. We started the process to use the logo of your university in our website. I'm right now checking the website. I'm going to ask my colleague if it is inserted or not, and I'm going to inform you. But we are we have the intention to use your logo in the website of iCenter. It's a multidisciplinary engineering conference in science. I think we are going to insert the logo of your university in the iCenter page as a partner to show our goodwill for collaborating with you. Also, the meeting in October, I think it will provide us the chance to study together for future opportunities about scientific meetings and sending scholars to each other's institutions, universities. Let me check the website and ask my colleague, and I'm going to inform you, okay?
Thank you, Hocham Ayub. I already write down over there my WhatsApp number. If you don't mind, you can save the number and let me get your number in order to communicate with you.
I have already sent you a message through WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you, Hocham Ayub. I'm glad to have your number, and then hopefully we can meet you next October, inshallah, in Konya.
Especially about the meeting, I'm going to write you some topics so we can discuss together through the meeting.
Sure,
Okay.
And through the OSLEM approval, it might be we can have another meeting, meeting before the 20th of October in preparing this kind of topic or any kind of that discussions. Ya, saya mengundang Bapak Ibu untuk menyampaikan usulan-usulan topik apa yang dapat kita lakukan bersama-sama dengan Selçuk University. Tadi dari Ibu Yuli di STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru telah mengusulkan pertukaran dosen maupun pertukaran mahasiswa, dan ini disetujui. Hanya saja kita perlu mengikuti proses lebih lanjut di mana kita perlu mengirim email dan saling mengenalkan. Yang kedua adalah saya merekomendasikan dari Bapak Ibu perlunya ada satu page di website kita masing-masing di mana kemudian dalam berbahasa Inggris, tidak lagi hanya berbahasa Indonesia, sehingga memudahkan bagi kolega kita di Turki untuk kemudian melihat profil perguruan tinggi kita. Silahkan Bapak Ibu, kita masih ada waktu yang tersisa kurang lebih 15 menit kalau memungkinkan, namun kalau tidak ada lagi tentu kita dapat mengakhirinya juga lebih awal. Thank you to OSLEM and Hocham Ayub already joined our meeting. I invite once more to friends of us in Indonesia, for those who any kind of suggestions, topic, or any kind of proposal that we can go further. And then I already mentioned that my colleague, Madam Yuli from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru, he proposed about the exchange students, exchange staff, and this is a very good one. We can go further. I recommend my colleague in Indonesia to have at least two things. The first one, you can email the Selçuk University about this kind of initiative, and the second one, you put another page in your website in English. It makes easier for friends in Turkey to read down the information from your website. Yeah, we are in the end of meeting. OSLEM and Hocham Ayub, if you have more things that we can discuss, I'm more than happy to invite you to speak.
Thank you very much for your time. It's a good meeting for us. We learned something about the meeting, and we understand that there are student exchange possibilities. In the meantime, if I don't remember wrong, I think we are expecting a logo from your side by email, because I now checked the website of iCenter, the conference website, and I couldn't find the logo of your university, but as far as I remember, I think we asked a logo from your side. So please kindly send the logo of your university so we can insert it to the website.
Yeah, thank you, Hocham Ayub. I will provide soon the logo and send you the logos. Özlem, do you have anything to say before we end our meeting?
Actually, as you mentioned before, Mr. Ismail, the other universities or the other academicians of your site can email us about their requests of exchange or any other topic. We can deal with that, and we will transfer that to our university administration and try to activate that cooperation. And for another request, about your young symposium on October, do you have right now any information or booklet or brochure that we can send our technology department academicians?
Yeah, I will prepare it soon, Özlem, since I don't publish it to you because need the approval. But through this meeting, maybe I learn from Özlem, I learn from Hocham Ayub. It might be we have possibilities to go further about this one. And then we need your help, Özlem and Hocham Ayub. It might be we need a small room over there in 20th of October in Selçuk. It might be that I agree with the Hocham Ayub that even we name it as a symposium, but this is actually the workshop as the started meeting or the initial meeting. What is the cooperation with that we can go further with this kind of opportunity? Yeah. Thank you, Özlem. Thank you, Hocham Ayub. Bapak Ibu, kalau masih ada hal-hal yang dapat kita sampaikan, I'm more than happy to invite you, my colleague from Indonesia. We have a planned workshop on 20th of October next month in Konya. It will be a hybrid one. The second one, we will have the communication through the international relations. The email right there, iro@selçuk.edu.tr, Turkey.
Yes,
and then one more things, let me suggest you to send your email to your logo to Hocham Ayub in order to make cooperation between your university and Selçuk, since there will be ISENTE conference in Turkey, and then we can join through online. Demikian Bapak Ibu, kalau masih ada silahkan. That's the final word from me, Özlem and Hocham Ayub. If you have one more things, or it is enough?
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to thank to everyone joining our productive meeting for this afternoon. My colleague from STAI Dede Imaros, my colleague from STAI Al Furqan, my colleague from Setia Abdul Haris, and my colleague from STKIP Muhammadiyah Baru. I will write down to Özlem and Hocham Ayub about this university and their website, so you can observe more and let us have the cooperations. By the end of our meeting for today, let us reciting Hamdalah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Billahi taufiq al hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice morning in Turkey, since it is already 11, and then for my friend in Indonesia, let us have our Maghrib. See you soon.
See you
Thank you very much.
soon.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.